The company party was alive with chatter, music, and the soft clinking of glasses. I had dressed to perfection, heels clicking against the polished floor, my smile carefully practiced. My husband, Daniel, seemed uneasy all night, fiddling with his tie, awkward in every gesture, and I couldn't resist. In front of his boss, I cracked a few jokes at his expense, relishing the laughter that followed. I felt clever, confident, untouchable. Daniel forced a smile, trying to play along, but I noticed a flicker in his eyes, that unreadable calm I brushed aside. I assumed he was embarrassed, maybe annoyed, but I never imagined he suspected anything. To me, this was my night, my spotlight, my control. I had no idea that the moment I made him a joke would mark the beginning of my own humiliation. For weeks, I had been reckless, hiding an affair with a colleague, open texts, hush calls, secret moments. I thought I'd been so careful, invisible, untouchable. But Daniel had been watching quietly, collecting every detail, waiting for the right time. He knew far more than I ever realized. And tonight, he was ready to reveal it all. As I leaned into another joke, Daniel calmly slipped a small remote from his pocket. At first, I thought nothing of it, maybe part of a game or presentation. But then, the massive screen in the room flickered to life. Conversations faded. Music stopped. Laughter died midair. A shiver of unease crept over me, but I tried to mask it with shaky laugh. Then the video began. My face appeared on screen. The color drained from my cheeks. There I was, caught in crystal clarity, sharing moments I thought were private with my lover. Texts, videos, photos, all neatly compiled, impossible to deny. The laughter that had surrounded me moments ago was replaced by a heavy, breathless silence. Friends, colleagues, Daniel's boss, all of them frozen in disbelief, watching the proof of my betrayal unfold before their eyes. I tried to laugh it off, to say it was a misunderstanding, but the words caught in my throat. Daniel's steady gaze silenced every excuse before I could speak it. He didn't raise his voice. He didn't accuse. He didn't need to. The evidence spoke louder than anything words could do. In a matter of seconds, my perfect image shattered. I stood there exposed, helpless, and stripped of control. Whispers began to spread across the room. People murmuring, exchanging shocked looks, unsure what to do or say. Daniel stood tall, composed, calm. Every movement he made carried quiet authority. I felt my hands tremble, shame burning across my face as I tried to hide it. The same sharp wit I had flaunted minutes before it turned to dust. The man I had mocked so easily had orchestrated the perfect reckoning. I thought I had power, but I had only been walking straight into my own undoing. When Daniel finally spoke, his voice was calm, measured, precise. Trust is everything. Lies and betrayal destroy it. That's all you need to understand. His words echoed in the silent room. No anger, no emotion, just truth. I tried to speak, to explain, to apologize, but nothing worked. Every word died before it reached him, crushed under the weight of what I'd done. Daniel's composure, his restraint, his timing. It left me defenseless. I had lost control of the story, and he now held every piece of it. By the end of the night, I was utterly broken. Daniel had reclaimed his dignity, exposed my deceit, and reminded everyone that betrayal has consequences. That night, in front of a room full of witnesses, I learned the hardest lesson of my life. My arrogance, my infidelity, my laughter, laid bare for everyone to see. As I walked home, humiliation clinging to me like a second skin, I realized something I had never understood before. Trust, patience, and precision are far more powerful than anger, revenge, or deception. Daniel had executed the perfect justice. Quiet, calculated, unforgettable. I had mocked him. He had turned my laughter into my downfall, and there was nothing I could ever do to change that.